Right, oh, let's just turn that off. We don't need that. Hello, everybody. I'm diving straight into the stream tonight because I am on track with Jack Kobe. We've got half an hour where the two of us are going to be working together, and you might even have Jack's voice on stream as well. I don't know. Depends if it's going to carry through. But we're going to spend half an hour together, and then we will be heading off into Hulky's lobby to race with the proper one, and then it will be the proper race at 9 o'clock. So for the moment, I've got Jack is going to try and teach me a thing or two about until.The. All right, I don't know if your voice is going out over the stream though, mate, so just somebody might let us know in the chat. I'm not sure. Ugh. Right. No worries. This is a lot more slippery than I had it earlier on. The weather settings are as per Hulky, and we are starting off in the evening, so the weather and the everything else will be as per he's going to have it. And we're on ×3, so I believe that it will be getting dark as well at some point. Oh, crikey. Yeah. Yeah. That's my worry, is I don't know how many people racing this today will have done the dailies last week and therefore be absolutely on it. It's a good car when you get used to it, but it does take some getting used to. It's very different to the Porsche, I find. Ugh. No. But you should be able to get enough for that strategy that we spoke about. Unless, of course, you're grinding them away. Moment, I've got in track limits all over the place on these mediums. Crikey, you've done a 133.0 already. Holy banana cakes. Yeah, but I can't remember what I said I was getting earlier on today on softs, but I wasn't getting that quick. Oh my gosh. Here comes to 132. Hello, Hulky. Crikey. You've just taken a second best part of out of that one. No way. Yeah, I'm enjoying that. Unfortunately, I couldn't get out and do it today, but I'm hoping to get back tomorrow and see what I can do. But yeah, watching some of those races, it's insane. Oh, are we silent racing? Oh no, don't tell me I've got my old problem back. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I've got an issue at the moment where sometimes my PS5 does not pick up the game sound. It's driving me nuts. I don't want that tonight. Okay. It was working. Just in the middle. Jack, I might have to reboot my PS5. Let me just see if I can get this working. But if not, right, let's just try one thing. Jack, I'm going to need to reboot my PlayStation 5. So I'm going to lose you for a moment. Right, let's see if we can get this sorted out. And see if we can get the PlayStation 5 audio to work. Don't know why it keeps doing this. It's very frustrating. Right, just give me a minute, guys. I'm just trying to get this sorted out. See if I can get it back again. Yes, it's back again after the reboot. It was working fine a moment ago. Right, so microphone's fine. And the PS5, I think, is going to be fine now. So let me just... let's get a new party set up. I think that's died again. It seems... Okay, it's dying. Okay. I think I know why it's dying. It's doing the old thing. As soon as I try and go into the chat, it's killing it again. Okay, let's just get rid of that. Okay, let's see if that is working. Still not working. Oh, man alive. Come on. Sound at all. Okay, that is not working. That is not working at all. Come on. Why have we got nothing on there? Oh, this is not working. I've got the DJI microphone working, but I cannot get any audio on the game. I might have to redo the... Normally, if I do a restart on the PS5, it finds it again. Oh, it's better. Right, let's see what happens this time. Right, let's see. No, I tell you what, it is doing exactly what it... Drac often says to me, oh, we can't hear people on the chat. This is why I don't do it, because as soon as I go into the chat room with you, it dies. So I'm going to come out of the chat room on here and I'm going to do it a different way. It doesn't matter with my with my setup. I don't know why it dies. So I'm going to do it from my phone. I'll be back with you in a minute. I won't be long. Okay, right. Let's get rid of that. It's a silly idea. Sorry about this, guys. I'm going to go back old school way. Hello. Okay, right. I've got you on my phone now. It does mean I don't think other people will be able to hear you. But yeah, this has been an issue that I've had for a while, where it's sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and what I'm tending to find is 9 times out of 10 it doesn't work. Yeah. No, it didn't. It bummed out when I did it that way before as well. Don't know what it is. I've never quite got to grips with it, and because I don't do chat rooms very often, because obviously I've normally got a million other things going on, I tend not to worry. But I thought, because you and I were doing this together, I thought it'd be nice to have everybody listening to you as well. But hey ho, if they can't, they can't. It's but let's just see how this is going to go now. Hopefully it will be okay. Now that would have been fun. That would have been really good fun. Let's just all right, good. Yeah, it's working now. Yeah, that would have been fun, having the two of us side by side. Ooh, yeah, maybe that's one to do in the future. Right. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Yeah. This is the 2026 Stig. We now know who you really are. Right. Let's just get that turned down. Right. I'm out on track at long last. Hopefully. Right. These tyres. I would get out and try the hards if I was you at some point, because they are really, really, really slippery. Okay, cool. Things you only got 10 minutes and then Hulky will be opening up his room. So I just wasted a whole load of time doing it. Do you use first a lot in this car? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I have been coming out the corners in first. Okay. Better than me. Oh dear, I can't even get. Oh, don't. I'm on the grass. Too many crickets. Right, let me go around to the start. We'll start this one again. This curb here, be really careful, because if you get it up onto there, you're going around like that. And it doesn't matter what speed you're doing in this car. That one's not too bad. In second, oh my gosh. On the mediums. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh yeah. It's one of the things you told me before. I come off my brakes too soon. Okay. So I normally go around here in first. Oh, okay. Okay. Ugh. That was too early, wasn't it? Okay. Wow, okay. Okay. Get round. Went into there too slow, didn't I? Okay. 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 I don't know whether people can hear you, but they will be able to see. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm trying to do too much too soon, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, it's all about getting on the power earlier, isn't it, around here? Okay, do me another lap. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, lots. So it's interesting because I watch a lot of your replays to try and learn, but having the commentary behind it makes all the difference. Because you can't always see what you need to see. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you. Okay. Because you make it look so slow, but it's so quick. But it's more controlled though, isn't it? If I'm... Yeah. And then you're carrying all of that power. Okay. Right, let me just go out again because Hulky's just said he's going to be opening up the new lobby in a couple of minutes. So let's do a couple and try and put into practice what you just said. And I'm going to try and talk myself around it as well a little bit. So 50 and get it turned. And this one first. Pick up that apex. Bottom of the hill. Wow. Yeah, it'll come. slow. Round. Okay, I was thinking more about the apex than, yeah, I forgot what gear I was in. I'm conscious of spinning it. That will come with practice. Stay on. Oh, why did I do that? When I went into third, it just seemed to slide. The apex. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. This is why you should do this with people, because you could just find them so much time just by the way that you explain things better than so many other people do. And why? That's the point. A lot of people out there just say, do this, but you explain why. It's like when we were at Snetterton and we were sitting down talking and you were just talking about things and we were just sitting at the side of the track, but it was all just making sense because of what you were saying. Oh, third again. No way. That's crazy. You've just saved me over a second and a half over what I was doing this afternoon. No, because I was doing 33s on the softs. Wasn't that what I said earlier on? Unless I've got my times wrong. I wrote them down, but I can't remember what I did with the paper when I was telling you earlier on. But I thought I was 135, wasn't I? On the mediums? Or was that on the hards? Starting to get a bit more confidence in getting that power down on the apex. That was nearer the 50 there. Oh. Right. Yeah, what I'm not doing, I've noticed actually when I was watching you and watching me, I'm just going to jump into Hulky's now. When you get on the power for the apex, you've got your car turned slightly more than I do, which seems to carry you through. But because I'm putting the power down and turning, it's like flicking the back end. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I get you. Right, I'm going to go softs now, and we'll get back out there and see what we can do. So I'm on the softs. Jonesy says maybe Jack is telepathic secretly explains why you can't hear him. I can hear him. I've got his voice in my ear constantly at the moment. It is a shame. And maybe we should do one of these sessions over the over a stream one day. It's a penalty, I think, over that line. Just before the 50. Up to third. Ooh. Leave it in first. Bottom of the corner. That rotated the car better. Just before the 50. Went a bit too deep there. It's so hard to remember everything and put into practice. Right, so where am I braking on the first corner? Just before the 50. And it's interesting because so many people were saying to me, last are late breakers, brake later, brake later, brake later. But what you've taught me is it's not all about braking later. It's about the power out the corner. I've messed that up good and proper while I'm talking. And I've actually got faster by braking earlier. Yeah. And it seems to give me just fractions of a second longer to think about the corner and think about the exit, so I'm not panicking as much. Whereas if I brake late, I've got to brake, get it slowed down, turned in, apex, power, all at the same time. Yeah, it is a rush. And the wrong sort of rush. Hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake. hats off. I haven't quite got that one in third yet. When I got up into third, I seemed to carry a bit too much through the corner. Wow. Oh my God. Yeah, I've got to brake a lot earlier. I'm going to come in and do some in a minute. I just want to, we're doing for time. Yeah, it's coming. So the thing is, a lot of the race is done on hards. Get it rotated. On the apex up there. Nine o'clock yet. Let's jump on hards. So there's a lot of people putting low 133s in at the minute. I got a 133.4 on the softs. So no, that was a soft on that run I just did. So I've got to find more time. So we're on the hard now. So what I've got to do now is adjust what you were telling me a moment ago, just to rein it in a little bit. This is slippery. So, brake. Oh, that made it so much slower and controlled through there. Yeah. Put the grass there, the inside of the line. That is the only thing with this Ferrari, is you get on the grass or curb and it just sucks you around. Dirty tyres are horrible. Woo! These... Yeah, I think I need to stay away from all of them, Jack. Even if I'm slightly slower. Don't think I want to know. I'm just coming up to the start, first corner. Where are you on track? Okay, I'm just coming past the pit exit now. Yeah, it is. Get it turned in, get it facing the right way. Ah, no. Ah, that corner. That is Dan behind you now. Yeah. I'm just trying to get the power down too early off that corner. These hard tyres are horrible. Did you not get a track limit through there? Okay. Yeah, I think I've been pushing that 100 a bit too much. It's trying to get the power down on the bottom of the corner, like you're saying. I get it a bit wrong, so yeah. Yeah, I can see that now. Oh crikey, we're not going a straight line now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's dirty tyres. Let's just get them cleaned up and go again. The other thing is I'm really pushing out my comfort zone as well, so. But that's where the confidence will come once I can get used to that. 100 on the brakes. Get it, rotate around, let it go, let it go, let it go. Get it straight on the power. Like that. Get it right. Yeah. Get it rotated. Oh. Right, you see that? If you cut the curve there, you've got to get it straight, haven't you? Yeah. This is really good. What gets me is you're cruising round. I'm trying to go around here as fast as I can, and I still can't keep up with you. Oh, no wheel on the grass. Yeah. So almost like the middle of the track is okay through there. Yeah. God. That's it. You're going to give up on me now, aren't you? I'm a lost cause. I am a lost cause. Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely makes sense. Yeah. Okay, no worries. Get it turned. Then on the power when it's straight. Brake. Get it on the power. Oh, you got it straight. Feather. Brake early. On the power on the apex. Oh, I didn't get it rotated enough. Get it straight on the power. The bottom, get it on the power. Don't drift out too wide. Right, I'm going to try and put a lot of what Jack's just taught me into practice, but without overdoing it. Thanks, Rita. Change gear while rotating that, as Jack's told me not to. Get it rotated around here. On the power at the bottom of the corner. Watch out for the end apex here. Get it turned. Don't get up on that curve too much. Just before the 50, get it rotated on the power, on the apex up the hill. Get it rotated around this corner. Hope Jack's back. Ooh. Oh, crikey, that was close. That was jolly close. Right, good luck, my friend. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, good luck to you too. Yeah. Well, I was just saying while you're away, I'm going to try and remember what you were saying, but I'm not going to try not to overdo it. I can overdo it in practice. And yeah. Let's just make some space. What got me following you was how slow it looks when I'm following you. And you know, a lot of professional racing drivers say, you know, the slower it looks, the quicker it is. Oh, 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 oh! Just clobbered somebody. Got damage now. So, somebody was going sideways in front of me, and I was looking down at the time. Hopefully my damage will clean up. Struggle with the balance of the car when I cut that corner on the first corner. Right, get it straight. Keep it tight. Pick up the apex, turn it in, leave it in first. Accelerate at the bottom of the corner. Don't go out too wide. That bits. Pick up the apex, stay in first. Okay, just before the 50. Hard on the brakes. Second, accelerate off the corner. Didn't quite apex that last corner well enough. Oh. That's assuming I keep it in a straight line through here. I've gone too far. Okay, let me just... Right, I'm going to try that. Hopefully we should get round for one on a flyer. If you want, if you've got a good lap, which I think you've got a blinding lap. yeah. No, anything that helps would be good. Whereabouts see you at the minute? I'll let you know when I'm going through the last corner. I'm just going through the Infield section at the moment. Oh, I can see you just ahead of me. Got a car between us. Go, go, go. What, take that wider line? Okay. Okay. You go wider than me into there. Needs to be a bit further over on the left. Stay on, stay on, stay on. I dropped it. No. That's all right. That's fine. Oh. Sorry, Exo. Yeah. Just got an XL's way. It's annoying. Okay. Too deep. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm with you. So basically in quali, you want to be right on the edge because you want to open it up. But in the race, be a little bit more cautious. So you live to fight another day. Oh no. I've got the wrong livery on. No, it's, I'll go as we are. I'll go as we are. Ah. You're in the proper livery. I've been concentrating so hard on trying to learn from you that I'd forgotten all about changing the car. Oh. Yep. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing something slightly different to that. 10, 13 and 8. Okay. And I think that's probably going to be the difference between what Rita and I were finding and then how you're using the tyres. When we were going through lots and lots of different scenarios, that just seemed to be what worked. And to get those tyres out the way early on, and then use the others towards the end. Okay, that's a point. Okay, I shall keep that in mind for when we're doing the next practice for the next one. That I'm not going to say that out loud, but that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. I better just say, Hulky, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so tyres are chosen. Oh, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't. I'm not that technical, Jack. It's as long as it is. I don't know. When you're as rubbish as I am, I don't have to worry about fine details like that. I think William's internet has gone. So if I don't know what Hulky's going to do, if he's going to restart the room, I'll change my livery. But I'm not, because I'm not in the room with Hulky. I'm not quite sure what his plan is. I think it was William that's gone. Yeah. That's Mitchell as well. I wonder if we've got more people dropping on the, because I've had this in my lobbies. Says William's lost his. Well, he says he's lost his internet. I think Hulky's just going to go with it. So let's see what happens. We've lost Mitchell too. So William, Hulky says get in. So we got Mitchell's gone too. Oh, Mitchell's back in. We can't go out and track for a minute, can we? No. Well, I tell you what, I would never have dreamt I got 6th. So that's how much help you've just given me. And I was trying to find my piece of paper from earlier on where I wrote down those times, and I can't find it now. But yeah, you got me a bit worried now. The problem is you're going to need to watch your fuel. You're going to have enough fuel to do that. I thought it was 13. I think. Okay. Oh, we're going to return to practice. So let me go and get the right. Can I get my livery, or am I going to get bumped out? It's a different car, yeah. Yeah, I just don't want. If I. That'll make Rita happy. Right, William, jump in, my friend. Jump in. Okay, William's internet's back, so hopefully he'll be back in a moment. Right. By the way, sorry, I'm not talking to the chat at the moment. My head is so full of stuff that Jack has been sharing with me over the last hour that I want to keep it in my head and also filter out what I can apply in the race and what I need to forget in the race, if that makes sense. God, my head hurts. Oh, wow, you're the only A+ ranked racer in here, Jack. Greg is not, no. Oh, do what I do want to do very, very, very quickly. Mm-hmm. Let me stick where as I am. Otherwise, I'm going to get confused, and I know I'll put the wrong tyres on, and then I'll have Rita all over me. Then she'll be because I know what I'll do. I know I'll put the wrong ones on because I'm so conditioned to this strategy. Your thought process is right, but I just know I'll get it wrong. Ugh. And then we'll have a you're going to be so much faster than me. I won't even stay with you on those tyres, mate. You're so quick. Because your hard time is quicker than my soft time. I think it is. Really? What was your hard time then? I was doing 33s, so that means I would have to go on the soft tyres to keep up with you. The mediums, I think I'm doing 35s. Oh, come on. I hear what you're saying, but I've got it in my head now. And the way that my head is at the moment, I mean, anybody that knows me, my concentration is all over the place at the minute. I think Rita told me the same thing about 3 times last night at the end of it, and I still was getting it wrong. So, this brain condition I've got at the moment is driving me nuts. I had the same conversation with a customer 3 times without realising the other day. Yeah, I didn't get it rotated enough. And I'm trying to take that corner in the hards like I was in the softs. Oh, was I? Oh no, wrong gear. Turning to, oh, okay. Doing everything wrong. It's nerves. The nerves are kicking in now, mate. The nerves are kicking in. Right. To you too, my friend. I do. Just keep it in a straight line. Good luck, my friend. Okay. Cool. By the way, the Ferrari's slow off the line. Rotated. Accelerate at the bottom of the corner. I'm in clear air at the moment. I've got Ben, he's chasing me hard. He's a lot quicker than I am. But I'm keeping him behind me at the moment. The speed he's got out corners, I think he's got softer tyres. We just got a great corner out of there. Like what you said for the first time. It really, really worked. Good slipstream on me now though. Get back. No, I'm off. Come on, don't. Okay, Ben's got by me. Well, he's in the pits. He was on the soft tyres. Yeah. This is what's worrying me, but Rita and I have tested this to death. Just worried that they're going off faster in the race than when we were doing practice. Not sure. Trouble is, Rita will tell you, once I start messing around with strategies halfway through the race, my brain goes frazzled and I panic. Okay. I mean, it's like you're saying, I don't want to be caught short at the end. What we need is one or two more softs to come in, don't we? See what they're getting. So you're pretty sure that they won't go the 8 laps? Yeah. The only other option I've got is to go, like you said, softs this one and then mediums for the end. Thing is, Rita and I have run this like 3-4 times, I think. And every single time it worked. Yeah. I don't know what to do now. Well, I'm due in this wrap on these tyres. I don't know. Oh. The thing is, Drac, we've tested it and tested it and tested it. Trouble is, I'm going to look silly if it's in the race. It's not going to pan out. Go on, we'll throw the dice. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. When I get a moment, I'll tell you how much fuel I've got. I've broomed it. So I'll let you know how many laps that's giving me. $11.7. That's way down on what Rita and I were getting. We were getting 13. Stay out on the hards a bit longer, mate. That's throwing me a little bit. Yeah, probably a good idea. Rita, if you're listening, get your calculator out, mate. It's all gone a bit pear-shaped. Mind you, saying 11.2 at at the end of that lap. Hulky's gone 12 on the mediums. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused about this, you know, because Rita and I were definitely getting 13 on the on a tank, and I'm at 10.7 now, coming round towards the end of the lap. I'm now at 10.5. You can't rely on the lap remaining thing. Right, I'm just going to get my head down and go for it now. Yeah. Oh, no time for that, my friend. Stick a knot in it. Yeah. And he's in, oh, he's softs. Yeah. I've got 7.4 left at the minute. I don't know, mate. I really don't know. I was sort of comfortable. Rita and I were both comfortable with the strategy, but it all seems to be different in the race. I'm not lying. I'm in a four-way tussle at the moment, so I'm just concentrating on that right now. I wonder what tyres Ben was on. No. Okay. I've only got 3 laps of fuel left though, that's my only problem. Jack, I'm going to be committed to it. I've got no choice. I will whisper, my friend. 8 laps. Sorry guys, I can't look at the chat in this one. I've got problems. Potentially. Yeah. I know, slipped too wide there. Jonesy, the strategy's a bit borderline here. Yeah. This is all or nothing now, Jack. Eight and a half. Should be a 31 for me. Even if you push it to a 32, I'll finish a lap behind you. Because I'm 1.2, 1 minute 20 seconds behind you at the moment. Have you got a pit? Yeah, so you're probably going to push it to an extra lap. Oh yeah, for goodness sake, don't forget that last pit stop, mate. We based it on 135s, and I've been doing consistent 135 laps. So Rita's time, Rita's calculation should be about right. These tyres are going to be very second-hand at the end. Oh, I got pushed. Oh, sorry, Wills. That's not going to do my tyres any good. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm going to get the two guys in front though. Thank you for your help, Jack. Yeah, I guessed that you were going to go an extra lap. I did think you might. You fast guys at the front. Yeah, that's what I said to you. Go for 32. I was going to go for 31. I had a feeling you were going to do an extra. They were okay. The tyres were absolutely fine. I had a big slide with one moment. But I got going into a corner. I had a slight tap and it put me a little bit off, which then put me in a pack of 4. And then Exile Wheels and Ben managed to get by. And then I had a ding-dong battle with Hulky all the way through. But there we go. Yeah, no, Wheels is quick. Wheels is a quick racer, very quick racer. Lag is quick as well. And, well, thank you ever so much for jumping in. I really appreciate it. And we will see if Rita's back next week. If not, I could be calling on you again, my friend. I will do, because I want to watch your lap back. There's going to be a lot to learn. Wow, look at that. You were the winner of 130.9. A whole second ahead of everybody else. Wow. Danny C in second with a 132.0. Dan in third with a 132.3. Reno in fourth. Lag in fifth. XL sixth. Wheel seventh. Ben in eighth. I got ninth. Hulky 10th. Toggy 11th. Mitchell in 12th. Nick's 13th. Borky 14th. Danny in 15th. But, thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate it. Catch you later. Right, bear with me a second, guys, and I'll get the What's It lobby open. Right, let's get the lobby open. And I will not be racing the first one. Because I am cream crackered. Oh, whew. That was hard. I do find 50-minute races really taxing, really hard. It really struggle with my concentration for that amount of time, if I'm honest. But something we've got to work on, something we've got to build up to. Oh. I am sorry I've gone quiet, guys. I am what's commonly called pooper scoopered. Certainly gives your heart a good workout. Oh. Oh. So we've got Gran, Dan and Hulky at the moment. So we've only got a few in the room, although it is 10:30, so it is a bit late. Oh, Jack, I am. If we've only got 3, I'm just gonna. Okay, Jack's going to join in a moment. Oh, Jack, thank you again for covering and being my teammate. I love racing with Jack. I love being his teammate, but I tell you what, it puts a whole new level of pressure on you. When you're racing with one of the fastest guys in the room, the pressure just goes through the roof. And I'm going around there and I'm trying to think of all the things that Jack was telling me beforehand about getting it rotated on the power on the apex and using different gears. And I'm going to take a lot of that away with me and I'm going to practice that like crazy. That is my number one thing that I'm going to practice now, is what he was teaching me in that, because in that practice when he was talking me round and we were being coached, I think, and I don't know, I need to check back, but I think he took about a second off my lap time, which was just amazing. And I don't think I'd have managed to stay with Hulky and the guys I was racing with in that race without that help. Oh, it was crazy. It was difficult. It was hard. How many we got? We got. Oh, we got a few coming in. We've got Gran, Dan, Hulky, number 1. Jack is going to join in a minute. I'm not going to do the first one. I've under instructions from my doctor that I've got to do certain things. and one of them is to do a race and have a break, and that isn't to do a 50-minute race. So the big question is whether we go public or not. Let's see how many more we get over the next couple of minutes. Will's joining. I think I want to see some really respectful, good racing. So I'm just gonna let it run. I'm gonna leave it with these guys, and when Jack's in, we'll get going. So I'm just trying to get myself comfortable at the moment. Whoa, what a race that was. That is definitely going to be one to watch back for me. Definitely one for me to watch back a little bit later on. So the Elantra looking popular. Oh, Stiggy's gone for the Atenza. Grenster's in the Lancer at the moment. Dan's car looks really mean in the black and the red. It really works with that car. It really does look nice. Jack Kobe's just joined. So I am going to get the qualifier for this one at past, all being well. So we got Grenster in the Lancer Evolution. Dan is in the Elantra, as is Wills, as is Borky, as is number 1. Stiggy's jumped into the Atenza, and we'll just see what Jack is going to jump into. And then we will be off and running. I'm going to commentate this one. He's gone for the Corvette. OMG. OMG. Oh my word. Mind you, the Corvette's going to be quick down the straight, isn't it? Ooh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Let's get some details on. So Dan is going to be the first one out on track, followed by Grenster. Borky is in the pits. Wills. We've got a slightly wonky camera on Will's car. Normally I compliment Gran Turismo on its camera work, but it is awful around here, as you can see. It is dire. I am probably going to be running in this view because there are too many places where the camera is behind walls and things in this one. So I think I'm probably going to have to commentate in this view. Grenster's trying to just warm up his tyres. Borky is first on the track at the moment. Did I start the quali? Yeah, qualifier is underway. Sorry guys, my brain is still not in a good place, I'm afraid. So we've got Wills chasing Dan. Oh, Wills just getting on the grass there. The sound of that Corvette when we go on board with it. Oh, Wills with an interesting line through there. Jack Kobe scraped the wall there. I think, did we just see a rare mistake from Mr. Kobe? Let me put some replay options on. Dan at the moment is out front with a 1:13.8, being chased by Wills with a 1:15.2. Now being chased by Grenster, who's got a 1:14.5. So Grenster is nearly a second off of Dan. Dan flying in the Elantra. A lot of people are liking this car right now. It is the new one in the game. Lots of people are liking the way that this car drives. I must admit, I haven't clicked with it yet, but a lot of people have, and they're going really well. And Wills has popped in a 1:15.2 and Stiggy with a 1:16.8. And number one Pops, who I tell you, he loves this car, and I've seen him do a lot of time in this. He's on a 1:13.6. So I have a funny feeling that number one is going to be somebody to watch in this one. And Dan and Grenster are hopefully going to be looking at the timing charts thinking, okay, we've got to step this up a little bit to close the gap. Well, I say that Dan's only 0.2 of a second, which isn't a lot, as Dan goes fastest, a 1:13.4. He takes 0.2, in fact 0.4 out to go 0.2 faster. So just as I was saying that, Dan does put in a banger of a lap, looking really good. I don't know if Grenster's got any whether he's got any answer for that as he comes across the line. He's going to stay in third. He doesn't seem to have improved on that one, although I think that might have been an outlap for him because it's showing a 1:28.8. So I think this is going to be his flyer lap. We'll just go on board with him for the moment and see if he can do anything to close up with the guys up front. Can't see his sector times at the moment, but he's 0.24 up at the moment, but he's got to find over a second. So at the moment he's got to find 3/4 of a second to get on terms with the guys up front at the moment. He's got Stiggy in front of him at the moment. Oh, Stiggy onto the grass there. Grenster following around. Is he going to get any benefit from slip? Don't know whether you do. There's still a big argument about slipstream in quali. Some people say you don't get a benefit, other people say you do. Jack Kobe a 1:14.3. I thought the Corvette was going to be quick down this long straight, but with a 1:14.3, it's a second, nearly a second and a half off the pace for Jack Kobe there. Jack Kobe meant to quit his lap. That's why it's a slower lap. Right, what can Grenster do? He can't go any quicker. A 1:14.6. Ooh, wow, he can't go any quicker. So at the moment, it is Gamer Dan that's going to lead us away with a 1:13.162. Nearly half a second faster than number one Pops. Jack Kobe, a 1.1, but it looks like he might have been sandbagging, so we'll see how things pan out there. Grenster down to fourth, and then we've got Wills, Stiggy in sixth and seventh. Borky in third. What a lovely lap that was, a 1:14.268 to go fractionally faster than Jack Kobe. Really, really good. Right, let's get this one go, and we'll see how we go. So we've got Dan in the Elantra, number one Pops in the Elantra, Borky's in the Elantra, Jack Kobe's gone for the Corvette, Grenster's in the Lancer Evolution, Wills is in the Elantra, and Stiggy is in the Atenza. So quite a few of the guys are favouring the Elantra at the moment, as I said earlier. Let's see if that is a good choice. So, as you can see, we've got Gamer Dan lining up alongside Outlaw number one Pops. Borky behind, then Jack Kobe, Grenster and Wills behind, with Stiggy bringing up the rear at the moment. But let's see what happens. Off the line, oh, the Elantra from one of the guys, I think that was Borky, got bogged down big time through there. Grenster's got a runner up the inside into the first corner, I think, but we'll see how things pan out. Wow, it is our alien that sweeps around the outside in that Corvette. the back of that Corvette sliding around all over the place. Gamer Dan trying to get up the inside of number one. He does come through there. Oh, number one and Grenster side by side. Number one, they're still side by side. He just gets through that corner ahead of ahead of Grenster. So number one pops really with his foot to the metal, and he's on the outside of Dan now. He's going to get the inside into this corner, so that is probably going to be a job done. It is. Dan just tucks in behind. 2 places for number one in 2 corners. I tell you what, that police car's on the move. All he needs is some lights there, and he'll be chasing Jack Kobe. I think Jack Kobe's on for a speeding fine here. Number one pops is out to get you, my friend. He's going to stick that little ticket on your window if he gets close enough. Talking about getting close enough, he is closing. His 1 second is now 0.9. It's going to be 0.8 in a moment. We go it's 0.98, 0.985, 0.82. It's closing. Number one with the slipstream now. Pushing hard. How is that Corvette going to be through the twisty bit? Well, we know the Elantra is very good through the twisty bit. Whoa, number one pops using all of the track there and a little bit more. Wow, that was awesome. Whoa, losing the camera now. No, number one, don't get off on there. No. Oh, he's got off onto the grass there. That is going to cost him a bit. It has. It's only cost him a tenth or two. He's back to just on a second behind Jack. And we've got to move just a bit further back. We've got Gamer Dan on Borky. Borky up the inside. Borky with a beautiful line through there. I think he's going to come out in front of Dan. No, they're going to come out alongside each other. Dan's going to get the benefit of the inside here. Borky needs to get on the back of him. Follow him through here. Then he's going to get the slipstream. He's got Grenster tight on his back bumper as well. How is this one going to pan out as we go down the long straight? Just keeping an eye out at the front. Jack Kobe with that Corvette just pulling away, but I think number one has got a slipstream, as has Borky. Can Borky get under Dan as we go through here, or is he going to work with him? Looks like there may have been a slight little bump draft there. Grenster looking for a way through. He's trying to follow Dan. Borky tucks in behind Dan now. Not a lot between these three. Grenster's just there waiting for any mistake, but as we go through here, it's Gamer Dan leading Borky and Grenster for the podium place. Out front, it is Jack Kobe 3.3 ahead of number one now. So Jack has managed to get the hammer down, although I think that number one might have had an issue because Dan, Borky and Grenster have now turned this into a four-way battle for second place. So I'm going to assume that off camera, number one has had a bit of an issue. Gamer Dan all over the grass there. Borky would have seen that. He'll know he's got some dirty tyres on the outside. Can he get through and get Dan as we go around the left-hander to go down the long straight? Jack Kobe 4 seconds out front now, but it is nothing between the guys behind. Outlaw, number one pops, half a second ahead of Gamer Dan, who's 0.1 ahead of Borky, who's 0.9 ahead of Grenster. And then we've got 11 seconds back to Stiggy and Wills that are both in a battle of their own. There's only 0.2 behind between these two guys. They might be racing for last place, but Wills is going to make a move on the inside. They're going to be side by side as they go into the fast left-hander. Looks like Wills has got the inside there. Is there anything that Stiggy can do? It looks like he's going to tuck in behind. Let's just get back to the front. Oh, what has happened to Kobe? Kobe has disappeared. Number one pops out front now by 0.4. Gamer Dan 0.8 back. Borky 1 second. And then, Jack Kobe 1 second behind Borky. Borky is 0.7 now behind Gamer Dan, and Gamer Dan 0.6. So drama on the track in the Corvette garage. Not quite sure what all that was about, but hopefully the engineers have got that sorted out. Oh, Borky hard into the wall there. We just saw some sparks flying and the car getting a little bit out of shape. That has enabled Grenster, I think, to where are we? Oh, he's still behind. Borky chasing down Jack Kobe. Jack Kobe's got himself back up into third. But it is number one pops out front by 0.9 of a second. Gamer Dan 1.7 ahead of Jack Kobe. We're on lap 5 of 6, and this is action all the way at the front here. We've seen some big changes. We haven't caught all of them on camera. There's just been too many things to look at. But Jacoby has managed to pull nearly a second on Grenster now. Borky absolutely hanging on to the coattails of the A+ ranked racer. Borky really flying. I tell you what, he has so got used to that new wheel of his. He's settled in beautifully. He's going to turn around to me in a minute and say, oh no Mitch, I'm back on the controller. I'm hoping he isn't, because he is absolutely dynamite on that wheel. And I'm not going to lie, I am going to be getting into some battles with young Borky very soon. And when I say battles, I mean battles trying to stay with him and chase him. He's going so well. I am going to just jump up to the front for the moment. It is number one Pops, 0.8 of a second in front of Gamer Dan, who is 2 ahead of Jacoby. So Dan has managed to pull a little bit out on the Corvette as we go into the final lap. Number one Pops needs an absolutely brilliant turn here. They go through the bump. No dramas from our top three. Everything fine. We get the bump as we go up the top. Oh, number one Pops, you can see the sparks flying as he just gives the wall a bit of a tap. No such drama for Gamer Dan. Gamer Dan keeping it neat and tidy. But he's struggling to close up. It's 0.7, 0.8, 0.7, 0.8. He is closing at the moment. It's now 0.6. Gamer Dan has got this beautifully lined up for a potential slipstream finish here, which could go down to hundredths on the line. Could do. We will see. We've got 2 corners to run. That is one safely done. Dan, 0.9 now. This is effectively the last corner. It is now a drag around here. Gamer Dan closing up. 8.3, 8.2, 8.1, 8.0. It's not going to be enough. Number one Pops is going to come across the line to take the lead, but it's going to be jolly close. He gets across the line by 0.7. Jacoby 1.5 back. Grenster 2.3 back. Then we've got Borky. And finally, we will have Wills and Stiggy, who are still running together. Or Wills just getting it into the wall a little bit there, and Stiggy closing up. He's going to be close. 1.2 on the line. So basically 2 different battles in that one, but everybody having an absolute barnstormer of a race. I don't know what happened to Jacoby. He obviously had a clear issue at some point, had to come back towards the end and push, but the guys out front just a little bit too good, and they managed to just hold him off. And as I said, watch out for number one. He is jolly good in the GR4 cars, really good. And I'll tell you now, to hold it out front against Dan and Jacoby, kudos to you, my friend. That was wonderful. Oh, fiddlesticks, don't want to do that. I want to go into the result. Number one Pops in the Elantra, a 1:13.163 and the race win. Gamer Dan in second with a 1:12.988. Jacoby in third with the fastest lap, a 1:12.774. So pretty tight between Dan and Jacoby. Gamer Dan just losing out slightly. Gran, as far as the fastest lap was concerned, but he did get the higher podium place. So I don't know, which would you prefer? I think the podium place. Grenster down in 4th place, Borky in 5th, Wills in 6th, Stiggy 7th, and just great running all the way through. So number one, Gamer Dan and Jacoby, you're 1, 2, 3. Right, where are we? Let's go. We are at Bathurst. We are at Bathurst for this one. I can't remember what car we're in. Did I say Group GR4s? I can't remember. Oh, Grenster's got the room not found issue again. It's really strange. He was in one and now he's got kicked out. I don't understand this. It looks like Dan's got kicked as well. So we've lost 2 of them. Hello, Rachel. Thank you for popping in. Gren's back in. I don't know what is going on. I really don't. And Gamer Dan's joining again. I just, guys, I don't know what the answer is. I really do not know what the answer is. I'm afraid. I've Googled it. I've searched. I've spent ages online trying to work out what it is. It has to be a PD server issue of some type. Must be. Wow, Jack Kobe's gone for the Veyron. He's looking to do some good work down the long straights. Grenster's gone for the RCF. Dan's in the Elantra. Wheels is in the G70. I'm in the G70. Borky's gone for the Audi. Number one Pops in the Elantra and Sticky in the Elantra as well. I am going to get the qualifier underway at 22:50. So just a couple of minutes. I'm leaving this as just us guys because we've got some very quick racers in here that can really go wheel to wheel, and I want to keep it respectful. We've only got 8, but it's fine. It is fine. So at the moment we've got Jack Kobe, Grenster, Gamer Down, Wheels, me, Borky, Outlaw number one Pops and Stiggy. I've had my break. I've relaxed my back, which is relaxed a bit now. So let's just pop out on track for the moment. I'm not going to get very far because I've got to start the... we're going to start in the qualifier at 10:2. Tomorrow I'm going to try and get some daily races done as well. I've put a lot of time into the Porsche at the moment to try and get to grips with it around Yas Marina. I've got Jack Kobe's replay to watch. I've also got what I've learnt today to put into practice as well. See if that will find me just a little bit more. What I want to do, I will start it in a moment. I just want to try this corner. So brake hard, get it rotated. Oh, I didn't get the apex. Right, let's get this one underway and see how we go. What I've got to learn to do now is brake a tad earlier. I'm still braking a bit too late. Roll it through the corners, get on the power on the apex and carry that power down the straights. And I should theoretically find some more time. Or Jack says the Veyron doesn't seem that quick. I thought it would be quick down the straights. Ooh. Are we going to have an opportunity here? Has Jack Kobe got his work cut out? Has the garage forgotten to put the Kobe juice in? We will see. Jack, what colour are your wheels, mate? I didn't have a look. Hard on the brakes. Get it rotated. to the apex. This is a key corner. Let's try and get the accelerator off the apex. Carry the time down this long straight then. Wow, I broke slower. I broke earlier through there. And it seemed to be that I could get the power down earlier, but it was ages to think about it. Played around with gears there, that wasn't a good idea. Get it. Facing the right direction. On the power. Down the hill. No idea how we're doing. On the brakes. Get it turned in. Jacoby with a 2:15.1. Game it down with a 2:15.3. Wheels with a 2:15.6. Oh my gosh, those three are close. Grenster with a 2:15.6. That's insane, those times. Stiggy with a 2:15.7. Some insane times coming in. Looking at that, this could be a classic PSR video coming up. It's incredible up front. I'm a full 2 seconds off the pace. And it's close between Borky and I. Number one Pop's just a little bit ahead. I'm 1 point, no, I'm 2.5. Dan has just put in a 2:14.4. Jacoby slip into second. No, it's changing all the time. Grenster's just putting a 2:14.2. It is changing all the time at the top. What can Wills do? Was there some slipstreaming going on in that one? I wonder. Again, is there slipstream involved in quali? Some people say there is, some people say there isn't. Oh, it's going to be Grenster that's going to lead us away by 0.2 of a second, with Gamer Dan in second and Jacoby in third. Half a second behind. Then Wills Racing fourth, Stiggy fifth, and then we've got the three of us at the back are going to be fighting. Number one Pops, me, and Borky. It's going to be a tough one, this one. Let's get this one underway. We've just got Scott Cheggers. He's just joining us. Unfortunately, he's missed this one. Let me just get into it. And we'll be doing one more after this. I know I'm going to be over the 11 o'clock, but I'm going to commentate the Red Bull if we've got enough people. So Grenster says, Jack Kobe, you're short shifting it, right? It is a tank in the corner, so. And Jack says, yes, I'm short shifting. You've got to be a brave person to try and tell Jack how to drive, my friend. What he doesn't know about racing isn't worth knowing. Sorry, that wasn't supposed to sound rude. Oh, God. Should have come out of there in second. Go on, Jack, go through. Borky, go, 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 go. Just infringed him while I was letting Jack through. We got a right, if I can stay with Borky, I'm going to work with him. I said here, that was a bit unfortunate, got caught on the curb there. Will's fastest lap of 2:23.6. Pulling away from me at the moment. I need to be quicker. To apply what Jack said through these corners. going off there, hence the fourth gear. There's an uncharacteristic glide through there. Sticky closing up now. I've let Hulky get 3.3 away. So we've got to work hard here. Sticky's got much quicker car. Antrim does look quick. I'm in slip territory and he's still pulling away. Oh. Oh, Podder, I'm not sure. I think I've gone GR3s, but I'm going to be honest, I can't remember now. And I haven't got it up on my screen. It'll be in the description for the video. But I'm pretty sure I went GR3s around Red Bull Ring. Tell you what, I am so tired after that Hulky race. Can't concentrate right now. Making so many unusual and silly mistakes. Normally I'm okay around Bathurst, but I can't race this for toffee. A little bit earlier. Still not early enough. Oh, David, I bet you're not that slow. You're always pretty quick. Grace, good afternoon. Frenchie, he is. He's an alien. He's crazy, crazy quick. Why I save the videos and the replays, and I often watch them back afterwards, see what I can learn. What I'm trying to do at the moment is just brake a little bit earlier into the corners and then see if we can accelerate a little bit quicker out of the corners. That's what I've got to learn to do. That is my homework for the foreseeable. Wasn't good. Went way too deep. We have got a slipstream on wheels. Just got to be a bit more careful through here. Brake a little bit earlier. Oh, but don't use the curbs. That's one way of enabling me to catch up. Right, Wheels is quick out of this corner. So we'll brake a bit earlier, we'll get it turned in. And on the power a bit earlier. I don't think I did. Because he's right there, look. Get round. You good exit. Yeah. This car does not like that curb. Wow, look at that. 218.5, 218.2, 218.4. It's not something to shout about, but at least it's consistent. Number one pops are 214. 4 seconds a lap faster. Ooh. In the Elantra. That Elantra seems to be a very quick car. It really, really, really does. It really does seem to be very, very quick. Maybe we need to have a look at it. I do like my Genesis, but it does seem to be a very, very, very quick car. Right, that is me done for tonight, I'm afraid, as far as racing is concerned. I will commentate the last one, and then that will be me done. So we'll do one more. Dan is off. Thank you very much, my friend. Right, last race of the night. Assuming we can have enough people. And he's going to be around Red Bull, the Red Bull ring. And we'll see how we go. Oh, right. Dan was your winner on that one, a 2:14.193. Jacoby in the Veyron, a 2:14.061. He said it was slow. And number one Pops with the fastest lap, a 2:13.999. Now that is significant because he was in a police car and he's finished up with 999 at the end. How crazy and amazing is that? That really satisfies my OCD massively. I love that to bits. Number one Pops, thank you so much. Grenster in fourth, Borky fifth, Stiggy sixth. I got seventh and Wills in eighth. Your top three for that one. Gamer Dan, Jacoby, number one Pops. Right, let's just get this last one set up. It is the GR3s. And we are going to be going in this one pretty quickly. And as I said, I'm sitting out on this one because I am shattered and yeah, starting to feel it a little bit. Borky says, thanks, Mitchell. Great night of racing. Really enjoyed it. Have a good night, everybody. Good night, my friend. Good night, my friend. We are losing a few people now. The time is getting on. It is 11:15, so it is later than normal. Jacoby, pick a car for you. It's got to be the Porsche, hasn't it? It's got to be the Porsche. Has to be the Porsche. Right. I'm going for the qualifier at 18 minutes past. So they've not got a lot of time. Stiggy's gone for the Porsche. Number one Pops has gone for the Porsche. Is it going to be a Porsche? Is it going to be a single make race? I wonder. There's only going to be a few of them in it. Granster. I think you should all go in the Porsche. I think you should all go in the 992. Go on, go in the 992. All of you. That'd be good. There we go. We've got everybody in the Porsche. And I am going to be getting this going in just a moment. I'd love to race it, guys, but I can't. I'm done for tonight. So I'm just going to commentate this one. And won't be an overly long race because it's quite a quick, short track, this one. We'll see how we go. At least the since my teething troubles earlier on, the audio seems to be holding, which is good. Right, if everybody's ready, we are going to be going racing now, or qualifying now, I should say. Don't want to do that. So it's the first time Grenster's been out in this car, by the sound of things. Potter cannot find the room. I can't remember. you? Potter. It should be. I don't think we are. Are you Potter 17? Potter 172, yeah. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Enough of that. Let's get back to the racing. I'm cream crackered. That race with Hulky really took a lot more out of me than I really thought it had. Let's just ride on board with Jack Kobe and listen and watch and just marvel at this guy that just seems to be able to drive anything, anywhere, on the limit. And I don't just mean in sim racing, I mean on the real world track as well. He's quick in the real world. There you go, see? On the power, exactly on the apex. You watch. I bet he's going to do it again. Brake. Turn. Up gear. Oh, he didn't. I thought he was going to come out there in second. Where's he going to brake for this one? Boom. Down at the first. Second, that's it. There you go. See, second and accelerate on the apex. Is he going to do the same here? Third, I would imagine. There you go, third. Oh, he's got this Porsche on the ragged edge. Brake, turn. Ooh. There you go. On the apex of the corner. Oh, he's got a penalty. $129.053. On the apex, on the power. Let's have a look at wheels. Oh, he's got a penalty too. Everybody I'm jumping on board is getting a penalty. Let's watch this. 100-meter board, I would imagine. There you go. See, on that apex, that's the difference with the fast racers. They get the power on their apex, and quite a lot of them also coast through part of the corner. I've noticed. See, on that one, I think Wills was coasting slightly before he hit the power. I love watching these quick guys. I really do. He turns. Coast. On the power, on the apex. It's a fraction of a second of coasting in there before we go on the power. Just to get it rotated around. This is what Jack was saying to me earlier on. Get it rotated, get it pointing in the right direction, and then bear it up, pedal, and get that power on as soon as you can. There we go, rotate it around, and then just slightly over on that one. Oh, another penalty. Jack Kobe 129.0. He's currently over a second ahead. Grenster has just gone a little bit quicker, but he's 1.1 behind. So I think we have reached the end of the quali. We have. It's going to be, I think Jack Kobe is going to be leading us away. And then Grenster, Wheels Racing, number 1, and Stiggy. So just 5 in this one. We'll give them a moment just to catch their breath. And we'll see how we go. Jack Kobe saying that was going to be a 28. He's pushing his track limits. He's pushing the times. He's pushing everything in this one. Right, let's get this one underway. We've got Jack Kobe's going to be leading Grenster away on the front row. Behind them is Wheels and number 1, and Stiggy just behind. Only 5 races in this one, but I've got a feeling this is going to be really, really, really quick. Race, I wouldn't say that publicly if I was you. If Jack comes last, I'll give £1 million to Mitch. Jack, if you come last and Reese comes through, I'll give you £500,000, mate. Oh, wow. Right, let's see how this goes. Let's put some info up. Jack Kobe pulls across. He's going to go last. Reese, we've got it in writing, mate. You could be in trouble. Oh, Jack is going to come through from the back. You watch, you watch. So it is Grenster that is going to be out front at the moment. He's got Wheels really tight behind him, just 0.2 behind. Reese, you're in deep, deep trouble, my friend. Oh, Wheels taking a look up the inside. He's got a move, beautiful move on Grenster, but Grenster tries to get underneath him, but it had to be a much tighter line. He's got it done though. He managed to get that move done. And Wheels with a half-second penalty. The Red Bull ring striking again. Can Stiggy get down the inside? He's having a look. Oh, slight bump. I think as we went in there, he's had to get hard on the brake, and that's given Jack Kobe a little run through. Wheels and Stiggy just going a little bit wide. Stiggy keeping it really squeaky clean as he tries to get back past Wheels. They're side by side again. These two really, really close together. Number 1 just off the back at the moment. I know that number 1 will not mind me saying he struggles with the GR3s. He's stonkingly quick in the GR4s and doesn't like the GR3 cars. So I'm going to give number 1 a massive shout out for going up against some of the quickest racers that we've got at PSR in the GR3s. Kudos to you, my friend. I am proud of you going for it and doing a GR3 race. There he is. You've seen he's no slouch in the GR4s. He can be up there battling with the best. And kudos to you, my friend. This is what I love. Somebody out there not giving in, going for it. Talking about going for it, we've got Grenster now with a half-second penalty and Jack Kobe sliding it up the inside. They're going to be side by side as they go through the corner. Jack Kobe just giving Grenster enough room on the outside of the corner there. Grenster now just tucking in behind. He's 0.2 behind, but he's got a half-second penalty. Stiggy will have seen that. Stiggy is 2.5 back, but the penalty potentially could be a second. That is going to enable Stiggy to close up, and Stiggy actually closed up a little bit under braking there. Just grabbed a couple of tenths to bring it down to 2.3. But it is Jack Kobe and Grenster out front. At the moment, Reese, your money is safe. A little did we know that we have a millionaire in our midst. What he didn't tell you is he lives in some country that probably a million whatevers is worth probably about £2.50 in dollars and sterling. Mind you, it did say £1 million, and I read £1 million as being sterling. Quid is sterling, quid is pounds. So, oh, it's interesting. It's interesting, but I'll tell you what's interesting. Jack Kobe, 3.1 down the road. Remember, he dropped to the back. He's the class of the field here. Grenster, Stiggy do not have anything nothing in the tank, I think, to catch Jack Kobe. He's absolutely flying. I reckon Jack Kobe could pull over, have a cup of tea and a packet of crisps, and still come out in front on this one. Come on, boys. What are you doing? Grenster, Stiggy, come on. Get the power down. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Kobe, as I say that, pushes it out to 4 seconds, not 0.4, 4 seconds. He's going faster still, setting purple laps. Look at that, a 128.8. Grenster, a 131.9. Stiggy, a 130.6. Number one, Pop's going well. He's got a 130.3. That is no slouch of a lap. That is a good old lap. Look at that. Lovely one. Will's going... It's in fifth. He's had a problem. He's got a 144 for the second lap. So Will's has definitely had a misdemeanor somewhere. Jack Kobe is handing it to the guys behind. Look at the sliding on that car. Jack Kobe out front. One light on his wagon. He's out in first. Grenster with 2 lights on the side of his car. He's in third. Stiggy, sorry, in second. Stiggy in third at the moment. But I tell you what, there is nothing between these two. Stiggy could be playing a blinder here. He may well know that Jack Kobe is away with the fairies and gone. Could Stiggy be watching and learning where Grenster's quick and slow and pounce towards the end? He's dropped back ever so slightly whilst we are on board with him. But only 1.3. Grenster's going well at the moment. Now he's got a little bit of air. Stiggy has obviously dropped the slipstream for the moment. But this is definitely the battle for second place, because Jack Kobe, he's obviously doesn't want to become a half millionaire because he's 6.2 out in front. 131.074. There is a 130 lap coming in a moment. There is going to... Sorry, let me rephrase that. I was on board with Grenster. I don't even know who I'm on board with. Jack Kobe's done a 128.805 and then a 128.833, a 128.805 and a 128.860. He's in the 128s. Grenster, best lap, a 130.5. These guys have got no answer for Kobe around here. Stiggy. Oh, he's got a half-second penalty. I was just going to say, he's getting some nice 130s in as well. So there's nothing to split these two at the moment other than the penalty, which is going to drop Stiggy back as we go into the second half of lap number 5. Is there anything that Grenster can do now that he is in clean air? He really needs to be putting in a blinding lap. Jack Kobe still in the 128s. So, and I think he's going quicker still on this one. Oh no, slightly off now. 0.113 off, but Grenster needs to be doing 127s really. That ain't going to happen anytime soon. In fact, he needs to be doing, no, he needs less than that. He's doing 121. Grenster, we need a 121 from you for the last lap. But look at Jack Kobe go. Absolutely knows how to handle this Porsche around here. No mistakes. Clinical. Using all the track. Just listen to that engine on the apex. The power goes down. The power all the way down the straights. Just amazing. This is why this guy is, after time when I look, top 20 in the world in the daily races. After time, I don't know where he is this week, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's right up there. Racing with top split people around Yas Marina is Jack Kobe. The best of the best in the world. And we have him racing with us in our lobbies. Grenster 8.8 behind now. He's 2.9 ahead of Stiggy. So Grenster has got the hammer down. But Kobe has He's owning this one. Reese says that Jacoby's only winning because he's not racing. Oh, Reese. That's fighting talk, my friend. I can see a gauntlet being thrown down at the end here. Jacoby needs to jump in the chat and throw a big old gauntlet down. Oh, my word. Jacoby, where are he? 9.6. He's still in the 128s. Oh, he's got a penalty as he comes across the line. A 2.14 for the last one. Don't know quite what happened there. Reese, your money is safe, my friend. Grenster got no answer for the alien. It's Jacoby. Stiggy fought hard, did well. He got a half second as well. That shows how hard he was pushing. Number one pops. Yes, my friend. Yes. Finishing in fourth. And Will's in the Golf livery. He's going well. Once again, these guys at the back, they're not rage quitting. They will see it through to the end no matter what. Kudos to you, my friend. Loving that. It's got to be demoralising when you come home that far behind Jacoby, but Jacoby is just insane around here. Jacoby says he was going for a quick lap then. Check the laps. That Porsche's unreal, though. He loves it. He really has got to grips with that car this week. New car to the game, and he's absolutely nailed it. Well, quite the spectacle. Quite the spectacle. But what a race behind with Grenster and Stiggy. Stiggy holding on to the back of Grenster for the longest time. He then got the penalty and unfortunately fell back a little bit. And I think the trouble is once you get penalty and you fall back a little bit, then you start really, really pushing. But Jacoby with a 1 second penalty as he went over the line. But he did get a 128.5 in the end. Couldn't. What was he after? I can't remember what he was actually after in the end there. Well, he got the fastest lap anyway by some significant margin. Wills Racing was the only one. He was 1 second off of Drac. So Wills was pushing hard. But Grenster was second with a 130.2. Stiggy in third with a 130.5. And number one Pops in fourth with a 130.3. And as I said, Wills Racing with a 129.5. So Jacoby, the master around the Red Bull ring, the master of the Porsche, the master of everything. Didn't you see? Number one Pop says it's a good car. Yes, he likes a GR3 car. Mate, I'm so pleased you raced that one. I am so pleased. Grenster, never driven this particular Porsche before, but it was an experience. It's a good car. It's a very, very, very good car. Right, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for this evening. But I am off. I am done. I need to sleep. I will be back hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to try and do some daily races around about 11 o'clock, I hope. And then we will be back tomorrow night with the Grand Touring Championship with TCSRL. Unfortunately, Rita will not be racing and hosting. And I've got to hope that I am ready for that one. We're in the Aston Martin around... Can't even remember where we're around now. I'm going to need to check. Anyway, we're doing that one tomorrow. That will be underway at 9 o'clock. So we'll do that race at 9 o'clock. It's a half-hour race. So we'll be about 45 minutes. And then I'll just get in and do another hour of lobby racing after that. But for now, guys, thank you ever so much for watching the stream. Thank you very much for supporting. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Have yourselves a great morning, evening, night, afternoon, whatever you're doing. Have a great one. And I will see you another time. I've lost my stream deck. The technicals have gone a little bit pear-shaped tonight. So while I'm jibber-jabbering, I'm just going to need to flick it across to the post live stream. Take care. Bye, guys.